Your Money and Business starts now.
Hello, I'm Jeff Salkin. Welcome to Your Money and Business. Up first this week, the CEO Fitness Challenge. Joining us are Brian Davis, CEO of ClearView Consulting, and Christopher Palmer, Training Director and Personal Coach at Merit Athletic Clubs. Gentlemen, thanks to both of you for being with us.
Thanks for having us.
You were one of the CEOs in this challenge.
I was.
Tell me about it.
Oh, it was great. Got a chance to test my own skills and see what I could do as far as fitness goes against my peers out there.
So what was the idea, Chris? This was an 8-week event?
Yes, sir. It was an 8-week event. We decided to do it a little different. Usually we target the employees. This time we wanted to start at the top and work our way down. We all know that business run excellent with, you have a CEO at the top that's less stress and fit. If that's what I'm aspiring to be, his CEO, the boss one day, I want to make sure that I'm fit. So by him being fit, that inspires me to be fit also.
What was the process like recruiting people for this? Was this something that you were anxious to get into? Any mixed feelings about the time commitment, that sort of thing?
No, I found out about it from Craig Burris over at Smart CEO, because this was done in conjunction, I believe, with Smart CEO.
Yes.
And when I first heard about it, I jumped all over it. I don't think I've replied to an email faster. This is kind of in my sweet spot.
So you're a fitness guy to begin with.
I think fitness is one of my passions for all the reasons that Chris mentioned.
Right.
I believe that people are more productive. I believe that people are generally happier when they're active and when they're moving and they're doing things. So from my perspective, this gave me kind of a platform to put my money where my mouth was and see what I could do.
How does it fit into the career of somebody who does what you guys do, CPAs and consultants? There are times of the year when you're incredibly busy. There are a few times of the year, I would imagine, when you're not busy. Do you ever feel you can't make time for something like this?
Well, I think I'm probably programmed a little differently than most of my peers. 1 hour a day is what, 4% of your day? Is that
Absolutely.
Is that what it is? So, if you want to go stats and accounting and those types of things, who can't find 4% for themselves? And personally, I get up every morning at around 10:04, and I try to get an hour in at 5 o'clock. I'm there meeting all the Merit folks first thing in the morning when they're unlocking the doors, so I can kind of have my me time first thing.
Right.
Some people do it midday. What do you recommend?
Well, it doesn't matter. It just depends on you and when you can fit it in. Studies have shown, just to piggyback on what Brian said, is that 30 minutes, half an hour a day, 3 times a week can actually help you reach your fitness goal. So basically, when you can get it in, just do it.
So in the course of this challenge, it was an 8-week program.
Yes, sir.
I guess competition to some degree. What were you putting people through?
Well, I wouldn't say in the 8 weeks it was more of a competition. It was just getting them fit and ideally getting them used to training. A lot of people never worked with a trainer, and a lot of the CEOs don't come in the condition that Brian has came in. So we had to work through it. And I've been in this business for 23 years, and when I first have a client, it takes me at least 3 to 4 times just to get the feel of the client. So that's why we went 8 weeks. That's why, we set it up in an 8-week program.
And there's a winner that's going to be announced tonight, and we don't know who it is.
I know who it is, but yes.
I'm pretty good at keeping secrets.
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Well, good luck. And,
appreciate that.
What do you think the lessons are out of this process?
I think the lessons for those that don't do it, and as Chris said, I've been a member of Merit for 6+ years, and I go quite a bit. So I think the lessons for those that don't normally do this are that you can make the time, you need to make the time, and really it doesn't take a lot of time to have results. I think one of the competitors, you said, lost 20-something pounds?
22 pounds.
That's
22 pounds.
That's incredible.
From the beginning.
Any dropouts?
Couple, because of time.
Attrition. Yeah.
Time. That's the biggest commitment.
See, and I think
time
is, and I think personally that time is a non-issue. I think, you know, and I apologize if I'm, you know, taking one of your training things, but you kind of have to get out of your own way. You know, you can always make an excuse as to why you can't get something done. And that's not common actually for CEOs. They drive things, they get things done, but usually it's about their company, it's about something else, it's about somebody else. And from my perspective, you know, I personally know that I'm at my best when I feel good, when I can move, when I have the energy. And so you got to get out of your own way.
He's the ideal client right here.
He's already trained.
He's already training. He's already training. So most clients come to you so deconditioned that, like I said, it takes a couple of times to actually get them moving, get the flexibility.
Is it a little bit intimidating for those folks to walk into a situation where you have a lot of people who are in really good shape and committed to it? Do they have the idea that it's the people who've been long-time fitness buffs who are going to succeed at it and a novice isn't?
Well, in our business, and our business is all about changing behaviors. We have to change behaviors. That's the main goal. And if you don't change the behavior, you'll never see the results. So as trainers, we try to push you along, because 85% of the people that walk through the door of a fitness organization don't know how to work out. So
and a lot of those don't come back. You know, you hear about
come back.
I mean, the typical thing is after Christmas, we'll see a bunch of TV ads.
Oh yeah.
Join now, work off the holiday
resolution.
pounds, and most of those folks aren't going to stick with it.
Right.
Everybody knows that.
Right. Well, it takes a commitment. It's all about the commitment.
You know, most people don't realize, and again, my business is accounting and consulting, although I do believe that fitness is one of my passions. You know, most people don't realize that it takes you years to destroy your body. You're not going to fix it overnight, so you need to have that long-term commitment. And I've been there. I mean, when I first started at Merit years and years ago, I was growing my other business at that point in time. I was on airplanes, I was traveling around, and like most adult males, I've got crushed discs up and down my back, and I was 265 pounds, I think, when I first met Mark Green over at Merit.
Yes.
So, you know, but, you know, that competitor inside me doesn't like to lose. Which we can talk about later tonight.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so I just fought my way back, and I think the 8-week program is a good one because it does take, you know, 30 days, 60 days to create those new habits.
Talk about this a little in the context of your employees. I don't know how big a consultancy it is, but there have to be a range of people there, from really fit to not fit at all. How does it correlate to performance in the workplace at all? What message are you trying to send to the troops?
Well, I think it correlates more directly than most people think, although there is an intermediate step. You know, because it does give you that energy. And when you think of the people within our firm, we have, you know, everybody that you can imagine. And I'll tell you that, I guess it was 12 weeks ago, there was a guy that works at my firm that was 330 pounds, and I asked him to help me and do this stuff with me, and today he's 260 pounds.
Okay.
So, and not only do we work out together, our kids work out together. So on Saturdays, we'll go and do something, and we'll get the ladders out and do the footwork and the drills. But that's us, because fitness is a way of our lives, and so it does transcend just me. It is the message to the other folks, and you do get more productivity. Now, that poor guy's on a plane on the way back from Washington State right now. But
in a few seconds, do you frequently see teams of people with unequal skills? Somebody who's really fit, somebody who's just starting out?
We try not to mix people like that, the condition with the decondition, because it's demotivating. It's really demotivating. But it's something to work towards. I mean, if I'm a person that's deconditioned and I'm working out with a person like Brian, I want to push towards that. So it motivates me even more to get where he is.
Good stuff. Gentlemen, we have to leave it there. Brian Davis and Christopher Palmer, thanks to both of you for being here. Good luck tonight.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.